Hey guys, Nick Hill here from the Cash Kings. What is going on? I hope you've been enjoying your week so far. I'm bringing you another video teaching you guys about how to turn over your real money funds in order to withdraw it from your account. It's going to be a relatively quick video, but it definitely comes hand in hand with what we teach you in the Bonus Basher ebook. So this way you can really, you can go in. If you haven't seen this Bonus Basher ebook already, then make sure you download it and have a look at it because it teaches you how the most basic match betting method there is. Really easy to go in there, make $1,000, $2,000, maybe even $3,000 of easy profits using this method that we teach for free. All right, so if you haven't already got this book, make sure you get it. I'll put it in the description below. But what I'm going to be talking about is basically you've got two different kinds of funds in your accounts. You've got bonus bets and you've got real money. All right, real money is basically the money that you deposit in. So let's say you've opened up a tab account and you put $200 into that tab account. That $200 is your real money. You can't withdraw that money straight away. You actually have to bet it before you can withdraw it. And there's many reasons for this, but for most of the part, they're pretty reasonable reasons. So it makes sense, right? Like you have to bet it before you can pull that money out, or you can kind of abuse the system in a certain way. But what you also have is bonus bets, and that's the virtual money. I don't want to talk about that much in this video. If you don't understand and you can't follow what I'm talking about right now, make sure you download that ebook and go through it before watching this video, all right? So bonus bets, we turn that over for 70 to 80% profits. For the elites, it's 85 to 90% really. With the different method we teach. For people who are just getting the free ebook, it's about 70% you should be looking for. So if you get $200 in bonus bets, you want to be turning that over at 70%. But in this video, I'm going to tell you, after you've turned over those bonuses and you've got real money sitting in your accounts, how do you actually get that real money out? Because a lot of the times you're going to have to bet that money before you can pull it out. So let's go through that really quickly. So this is the Bonus Basher ebook. The way we do it, we actually talk about it in this ebook. We don't explicitly state that this is how you get money out of your accounts, but this is what we talk about. So as you can see, you've got basic understanding of arbitrage betting and hedging. What we need to do is we need to hedge these bets. All right. So as you can see here, if you read this page, I'm not going to stay on it long, but it basically discusses how you can hedge a bet. Depending on odds, you find out the amount of stake to put on, and you can, basically make a situation where you don't lose any money, or you lose minimal amount of money no matter who wins, or you make a profit no matter who wins. That's what we call an arbitrage bet. So have a quick read of this page in our ebook. It does explain it a little bit, and we've also got another part further down. Unlocking funds. We kind of talk about it a little bit. We don't fully go into it. So first thing you need to do, if you haven't already, guys, you need to make an account on our website. I'm telling you, there are so many resources that you can use. Of course, a bit of it's locked up for our elite members only, but I tell you now, there is so many resources that you can use as a free account member. We've even got a Bonus Basher recording sheet that you can download yourself and use. We've got multiple calculators that you can use. And I'll show you one of the other resources that's really nice. We've got bookmaker information. All right. So after you make your account, you can log in, come to this section, click resources. You bring you to this page here, bookmaker information. So this is telling us, and even here, guys, you can see like how strict or lenient agencies are in your different states to be able to get bonus bets and stuff. So you want to make an account. You need to have an account to actually view this page. So just make sure you go create a free account on a website, and you'll have this all for free. All right. So as you can see, we've actually got all the information here already all up here for you. So as you can see, we've got bonus turnover requirements and deposit turnover requirements. They're two different things. Remember how I was just saying that we've got bonus bets and real money? So basically, if you're doing bonus bets, you look over here. But we're going to be talking about deposit turnover requirements. All right, so what you need to be looking for is how many times do you have to turn over the deposit. Most agencies are very good with this, and they only have one times deposit. So that means you have to bet, if you put $250 in, you have to bet $250 to be able to get it out. And the other thing you have to look at is what odds do you have to bet it at. Okay, $1.50, that's decent. 1.01 at least, that's really good. That means you can put it on a hard favorite, and you don't, that's all you need to do, and then you can deposit the money. So most of them are pretty good. We can see Palmer Bet are lagging up a bit, and they're not as nice as other agencies. No surprise there. But most of the people are pretty easy for deposit turnover requirements. All right, so what you want to do is you want to come here. Let's say I've got a Neds. Let's say I've got a Neds to turn over. Okay, so I know that there's no minimum odds to turn this over on. For instance, if it was Bet365, I'd want to make sure that whatever game I was placing it on would be over $1.50 odds. So over here we can see there's no minimum requirement odds, and you only need to bet 1 times the deposit. So now we go to Sports Punter. You should be familiar with this from the Bonus Basher ebook. There's actually not many games on right now because it's Sunday and we've just finished most of the AFL. We're in AFL finals and NRL final stage. We've got one NRL game. EPL has got EPL for the soccer. English Premier League has got a break along with all of the other top leagues. But let's just have a look at the rugby league. There's only one game, but I'm sure we can find something. So this is good. Neds have one of the highest odds for one of the sides. They've actually got both, which is pretty crazy, but this is a good sign for us. So what we want to do here is we can go, there's many different things you can do, but basically we're hedging the bet, all right? So you go back to our website. You open our two-way Dutching calculator. Two-way because it's a two-way market. NRL is either win or loss. There's no draw market. Okay, so we come here and let's have a look what we can find. So we're saying we want to turn over our Neds deposit funds, and as we can see, they've got the best odds for the underdog. Really nice odds. It's a 20 cents difference from the next best. So let's try that. Let's put $4 there, and let's say we've got funds in Bet365 that we can hedge it with. So $4. And Bet365 was $1.30, and let's say we've got $200 to turn over. That's easy. All right, so as we can see here, all right, this could be Ladbrokes or Bet365. They've got the same odds as we can see. So as we can see, we're basically losing $15 to be able to turn over this $200. All right, it's a negative 1.89% ROI. That's not too bad, honestly. Look, listen, you got to have different standards. For our elites members, we don't want to take a loss. We teach methods that you can basically make sure that you're always around the 0% mark for turning over funds, maybe even positive. So, but for you guys, you want to be aiming for about the 1%, 1.5% loss, negative 1 to 1.5%. And you're probably looking at me and telling me now, hey, but Nikhil, you said this is risk-free. We're not losing money. Think about this, guys. When you deposit $200, you got a $200 bonus bet with Neds, right? That's why you would have deposited the money in the first place. So you've made 80%. Let's get a calculator up here. So you got a $200 bonus bet. And once again, if you're not following me right now, make sure you go through that ebook again, because we teach this all in the ebook, and you should understand what I'm talking about right now. So if you got a $200 bonus bet, so you deposited $200, you get a $200 bonus bet in return, and you turn over that bonus bet at 70%, you've made $140. All right. Now you need to turn over. Let's just take this example right here. We're turning over our Neds funds that are in the in our Neds account. All right, and we're taking a $15 loss. So we've made $140 profit, and now we just have to take $15 out again. So we've still made $125 profit. So we've still made a huge profit, guys. You can't look at this as like, oh, one bet, it's a loss. You need to look at the bigger picture. You always, especially with match betting, sometimes you're going to be taking small losses here and there. But when you look at the big picture, you're making, hundreds of dollars elsewhere, like constantly. It's not even something to worry about. So you do have to maybe sometimes take small losses here and there, but it's nothing, guys. It really is nothing in the grand scheme of things. Would you rather, $125 profit still? There's no questions there. All right, so that's easy. And then all we have to do is place the bet. So you would go to Neds and you'd open up the NRL match, which is Brisbane Broncos versus St. George Illawarra Dragons. And you'd be placing the $200 on dragons there, and on Bet365 you'd be placing $615 on the favorite. Okay, on Brisbane Broncos. And there's heaps of different bets you could do, guys. Look at this. I'm just going to look at the line bets. Okay. Now, I don't suggest you do line bets unless you understand what you're doing. All right, because we teach this in our course as well. But look at this. You've got plus 10.5 is $2, minus 10.5 is $1.95. Let's put that in. $2, 1.95. And like I said, we teach this all. That's even better, guys. Negative 1.27% loss. Okay, so now we're only losing $5.13. All right, and you don't even need to place as much on the other side. And it's still fulfilling the turnover requirements that we looked at before, all right? It's still fulfilling, very easy to fulfill there. Very easy. You could even turn over both funds at the same time. You know, let's say you had some Bet365 to turn over as well. This would be a good turnover for Bet365. You wouldn't be able to do it on the previous example because they've got $1.50 turnover odds, minimum turnover odds, and this is $1.30, so it wouldn't work. But you could use the line bet to basically turn over their odds. And like I said, if you don't understand what it is, don't even try, guys, because I don't want you to make a mistake and lose money. We teach this in depth in the elite system. So if you don't understand what I'm talking about with the line bets, don't try. And even though I'll show you a quick, so you can do that with any market, guys. You can go to the NFL, you can have a look there. You can go to the NBA. It's two-way market still. It's no difference for turning over those funds. We're basically hedging the bets, making sure we know exactly how much money we're going to be losing or winning before the bet finishes, and we take it. All right. And we do the calculations, we use the calculators that we provide you with, and we make sure that it's a good amount. So one other thing you can do, and the EPL, the soccer, really does have great odds. It's great for bonus turnovers. It's also great for turning over real funds. The odds will shift a lot as we get closer to the games, and they'll become a bit more competitive than this. But you can do a three-way market, and it's no different. You go to the three-way market, come to our thing, you make sure you check out what are the requirements that you need to satisfy for the agency, and then you come to our tools and you click three-way Dutch-in calculator. The reason being we've got a win, draw, or loss market now, three-way. All right, so win, draw, loss. Or rather win, draw, win, because it's one wins for one team and one wins for the other team. All right, guys, I hope you got a lot from this video. I know a few of you were asking us this question, so we decided to make a video just to help out multiple people at once. So now you now basically, after reading this bonus basher ebook and watching this video, you should be able to turn over your bonus bets and make it so your money is all withdrawable, meaning that you can liquidate it and you can pull it out at any moment that you want. Because, you know, if you haven't satisfied any turnover requirements in certain agencies, you should be able to now. Just simple hedging bet. All right, you just got to hedge those bets and make those funds available for you. That being said, you want to be careful when you withdraw money out of your accounts for sustainability reasons. I do have to mention that. I want to mention that right now. You want to leave money where you can. If you don't need to take it out, don't take it out. All right. Because it makes the agencies look at you. We've spoken about this a lot. There are other videos that we have on our YouTube channel. You should go check it out. Hot tips for sustainability. Go check that video out. Very, very, very valuable video for those who want to make a long-term thing out of match betting. And I do want to mention as well, just before I finish this video, we've only really been teaching you two methods, right? The bonus batch, the turning over bonuses and turning over your real money. That's not even, like, turning over real money is not even a method, all right? You have to understand that this stuff is just 2% of what match betting is. Match betting is so big. Do not underestimate match betting. If you've been making some nice profits using the bonus batch ebook while you're sitting in our open group, taking a lot of the free content, utilizing a lot of the free resources that we give out, just think about if you really want to take that step and make a consistent, sustainable second income, side income, whatever, from match betting, you got to know the proper knowledge. You got to be learning the right things. And I'll tell you right now, there's no comparison to what we give you out for free right now compared to what we have in the elite system and what all the elites members have been getting, learning about. And a lot of you do make that jump, which is great. And you know, it speaks for itself. You guys see a lot of results. Some of the methods, you know, seeing our members, new members, you know, hundreds and hundreds, close to even thousands a week. And some, of course, go way above that. So just to conclude, once again, Bonus Basher ebook teaches you about turning over bonus bets, so claiming bonus bets and then turning them over for real money. And then this video has just taught you how to turn that real money and make it withdrawable, to be able to actually take that money out of the accounts with controlling your losses. If you have any questions about this video or what was put in, please leave a comment below. Subscribe to our socials, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're always putting out a lot of content that can be valuable for you and your match betting career. Make sure that you make an account on our website, because you can even come to these forums here if you don't already know and ask the admins, experts, myself, Evan, are on this all the time, answering your questions. So make sure you make an account. Come here. You can ask questions on the forums. Will be the best place to find answers from us. And hope you found this video valuable, and I'll see you next time.